BGP, how you feeling? How you living? I'm feeling good. I'm living great, man. I can't complain. Yeah, see, I'm not at my regular spot. I'm in my lady's crib. We chilling. What's going on, yo? Let me know what's happening in the chat. BDBGP, when the next battle going on? When the next song battle, B? When we back at it. Also, we here to talk about a lot of things. But first and foremost, if y'all got a chance to check out the Leprechaun in the Hood, So Imagine, which I felt that I was obligated to do. Y'all gotta let me know how y'all feel about it in the chat. What was y'all favorite parts? What do y'all think is the funniest thing? I see there's people in here, but I only see my man BDBGP in the chat. Where we at? Where we at? Merc Millie, what's good, baby? How you doing? What's good, G? I can't complain, man. I'm good. I'm doing all right. Michael Malone, bro. Did you get your stuff yet? Let me know. Leprechaun was on the best on his best behavior in this movie. Gave them all 10 million chances and they were still acting up. Master magnetism. What up, homie? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? The Planet Gaming. Funny as fuck, bro. Appreciate you. BDBGP. Your battle will be on Sunday, November 30th. Okay, okay. What song you choosing? Um, Yo, let me tell y'all something about Leprechaun in the Hood, bro. So imagine, just heard your project. Great work, King. Thank you with your whole ass. Yo, appreciate you, Gary Tindo. I put a lot of work into that. Me and the homie DU Ivan. If y'all haven't listened, I dropped that album, 13-track album with the homie DU Ivan out in Miami, and it's doing pretty well. And I think it's a good piece of music. So if y'all want to check out my music, I could check that project out. Um, Michael Malone, I did get my package. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Leprechaun in the Hood 2 is better than the original. Leprechaun had a sequel. Leprechaun was back in the hood for a sequel. That's crazy. And Price, yo, I gotta check it out. What it do, kid? We're still laughing at Final Destination 2. Appreciate you. I feel like that video should have more views, but it is what it is. I was thinking of going with Hush. That song is fire. You was snapping on that one. Appreciate you, man. That's one of my favorite records too. Um, what was I gonna say? So here's the thing about Leprechaun in the Hood. You see, this shit is looking wild. The thing about Leprechaun in the Hood to me is that that's the only horror movie that shouldn't been a movie. Like I think a lot of horror movies like yo, if you just don't do that, we don't have a problem. But when we talk about Leprechaun in the Hood, yo, all he want is his money back, bro. There's a Leprechaun in space, bro. I gotta find that one. Yo, all bro wanted was his money. That's it. He didn't even yo at the end of the movie, towards the end of the movie, when he pulled up to finally get his money back, he was like, "Yo, give me the money, or I'm gonna kill your man's." The flute. He gave him the flute, and he was about to bounce. He was done. He was like, "All right." He was about to bounce, and man's tried to run down on him. Like, yo, he got magic, bro. Why you running down on this little man with magic? Then got his man's killed. Now he mad at the leprechaun. You made him do it. Oh, goofy ass. They was whack too. Yo, they had to be the worst rappers. Those dudes in the movie, yo, they was terrible. All they did was I'm like, you don't get these niggas off the stage, B. They going to Vegas, they gonna need that flute. Glad I caught a live. You're hilarious. Joseph Knowles, appreciate you. Godzilla 2. What's up? What's up? What up, Godzilla 2? But yeah, yo. Bro just wanted his bread back, man. That's why this live is called Run Me My Shillings. Cause bro just wanted his shillings back. That's it. It's like, yo, the leprechaun is like, he really is the good guy in his movies, though, because he be giving people every opportunity to give him his money back. He really he be chilling. Somebody come take his bread, then he gives them every opportunity to give the money back, and then they gonna get mad when he start killing people. Get the money back. Get the flute back. Learn how to be better rappers or something like that. J Go Rise. Word, my driver is 3 minutes away with my piping hot cheese stuffed crust pizza and two mouth-watering ranch dresses. What does that have to do with anything? BDBGP. I talked with DU Ivan about a week ago, and he's going to be joining my Battle of the Beasts as well as the Battle of the Bars series next year. I would love for you to come back. Oh yeah, that's the homie right there. He's a dope ass rapper too. He's a dope ass, and he be smoking. He was smoking them beats. Um, Gary Tyndall. Leprechaun been everywhere. The hood twice, Vegas, in space, all sorts of places. I gotta see Leprechaun in space though. But I wanna see Jason in space. I might have to do that one. Like these niggas found Jason in space and then thawed him out. And these niggas found Jason in space and thawed him out. Sent his ass right back out there. The Red Planet Gaming. Facts. Master of magnetism. Nah, he's evil. He was taken over by greed. But not really though. I mean, I'm not saying he's not evil or whatever like that. But the truth of the matter is, in all of the Leprechaun movies, from my memory, he just wanted his money back. Somebody had some of his and he wanted it back, and they didn't want to give it back. It was like it's a simple way. Like that's the easiest villain to deal with. Just give him his shit back. Like I don't understand. He be chilling. Man was a statue. They robbed him, took the chain off his neck, then turned him back into a statue, and then had the nerve to be like, then Ice T had the nerve to be like, he didn't want to give him the flute back. Like, you already made all the money you was going to make off the music industry. Give him the damn flute back. Like, I don't understand it. Can you shout out my friend's birthday? His name is, yo, bro, if you don't get the fuck off my live with that bullshit, racist shit, we ain't got no time for that. Cornball. Report. Get on my um harassment and bullying. Yeah. No hate speech, yeah. Yeah, you got to get off my live with that. That's one thing we ain't playing with. Um Mike Milan. I do think that if the whole movie is about them trying to launch their rap careers, it would have been cool if they were good at it. That's a fact, because they was awful. They was trash. They had to play that flute every time to get people to want to listen to that whack ass music they had going on. Play that stupid ass flute. He couldn't even go home because of that. And the magical greedy being on the loose is a dangerous thing. That's a fact, yo. And here's the thing. Why he go home to check on his grandmother like he wasn't putting his grandma in danger? Like Ice T is looking for y'all because y'all robbed him. Your grandmother is blind. The magic thing, the leprechaun looking for you because you owe him money. Why the fuck you gonna go to your grandma's house, yo? She blind. Oh, goofy. She was stupid. Is it me? Or did Leprechaun look like he was walking around with the drawers on out? He did. Your man had the supreme bow legs. That little leprechaun was mad bow legged, bro. He was more bow legged than Keanu Reeves. Speaking of Keanu Reeves, I started working on the Bram Stoker's one. Y'all might get one last long form so imagine for the end of the Halloween month. You might get one on Friday instead of Sunday, but we'll see. Leprechaun was Jennifer Aniston's first movie. I remember that. I haven't watched the first Leprechaun. I want to watch it again. If you think about it, Leprechaun kind of gives off that anti-hero vibe. Yeah, just give him his bread. It's not like Chucky. Chucky just out here killing because he like to kill people. Chucky actually had no reason to kill like he was. Like if he would have just been. Chucky was thirsty to murder people. If Chucky wasn't as thirsty to murder people, he probably would have got off what he was trying to get off. But he was just making it too hot. You gonna go all the way across town with this kid and blow the dude? He could have did that by himself. Like it was clear that he could move around. He could have did that by himself in the middle of the night. He could have left out the house in the middle of the night and did that. He was just so thirsty to murder. He didn't have to murder the homegirl. He was just thirsty. Delilah Hasanovic. I don't know what all of that stuff is. Hacker Kyle. The leprechaun would probably be like all the money Ice T made is rightfully his since he made it off his flute. That's how I see it. That's true. He might have ran all his money. I don't know. I think he just wanted his flute back. Daniel Payne, yo, what's up, G? What's up, Daniel Payne? Appreciate you, brother. Jeffrey, blah blah blah. You're probably a cornball. You can't come on here and call somebody's looks out, and you afraid to show a picture of you like you're a loser. Y'all really be losers. Trolls, a lot of trolls just be losers. Y'all just be on the internet just trying to fill a hole you're a fucking loser, bro. And if you're gonna be a loser by yourself in your own room. Don't come on a live and bring loser vibes to the live. How you gonna bring loser vibes to the live where everybody's getting along and having fun and cracking jokes? You gonna come here and be a whole loser in front of everybody? God damn it. You a weirdo, Jeffrey. Yeah, tell Jeffrey's a weirdo. Daniel Payne. Put a pick your head, put a do your more losers. It's another loser. Oh shit. Daniel Payne, you talking about Jeffrey? Who you talking about? The Leprechaun could have hypnotized people into liking their music. He could have helped them. That's a fact. He did though. At the end, it seems like he took over and he ran the record label or some bullshit like that. Leprechaun definitely had the bow-legged chasing going. Bow-legged chasing is I. So I called the cops on my roommate for assaulting me. Then got arrested over a warrant for what the fuck is going on? Oh, we got the trolls in here, bro. Chris Hall, damn. Daniel Payne, yeah, Jeffrey. Okay, you talk about Jeffrey. Yeah, these trolls ain't loyal. That's a fact. They just being here being weird. Get a mod, man. Herbal Dragon. What's a mod? Tell me about that. Um, Trolls are just leprechauns without money, and that's sad. Yo, Michael Malone, you be like 10 for 10 in the jokes in here. He said trolls are leprechauns without money, and that's sad. Also, a little switch. I don't know if y'all seen because I probably should promote it more. The new '80s compilation that I did, which was just filmation, and I did Flash Gordon. I did Flash Gordon. I did more He-Man, and I did Brave Star. So if y'all didn't get a chance to check that out, y'all should. And I got a So Imagine I Did, but it's not on here yet. But it's for Visionary. So when I put them together, I'm gonna put a long one together with a bunch of cartoons in there coming soon. I got 5 kids, a wife, and 3 grandkids. A lot of you were just born as what? And I'm flipping through and I got something. What? I don't know what the fuck is going on there. Mac ass, right. Hey, can you shout out my friend watching? All right, Bart Simpson. How you send a pic of yourself? Chris Hall, word. Why do you suck? And I just got to say something stupid before. What? I don't know what is he talking about. Hey, can you here we go again. Somebody must have stole all these trolls flutes. That's a fact. Y'all trolls is fluteless. I'm not even trolling. I just got out. He just said I ain't trolling. I just get out. Um Oh yeah, reminder. So I'm actually gonna be on a shorter amount of time today, so I'm gonna be off by 6:30. But I also just want to remind you, like I always remind you, if y'all can, there's a super like button up there where you can donate. It could be $2, it could be 20, it could be 30, whatever you got, whatever you want to donate. It helps to help me continue to make content, and it helps for me to like kind of upgrade my content so I can use the money to get new things. Like the next thing I'm gonna get is like a high quality camera, so things like that. So if y'all want to do that, y'all can. It's always appreciated. Herbal Dragon, moderator to police your channel, bro. Oh snap, that's thank you, brother, because that just made me feel old. The second Leprechaun in the Hood had a better cast somehow. The second Leprechaun, because the first one was so insane. That's why. I might have to see that. I might have to check that out. Me and my wife love your videos. It's Christian Barber. We are having our 10-year anniversary tomorrow. She turns 8. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. You got me with that one, bro. Christian Barber, that was that. You got me with that one. If you gonna troll, be funny. That is. I know that's yeah. You're ridiculous. The Leprechaun was played by the guy who played Willow, one of my favorite Steven Spielberg movies. Yo, how somebody gonna say before I dropped the Leprechaun video? He's like, yo, you gonna call him Peter Dinklage? I'm like, I would never disrespect Peter Dinklage like that. Peter Dinklage is the acting motherfucker. I'm not gonna call dude Peter Dinklage. I got too much respect for Peter Dinklage. Um, Can Kick Band Silence. Oh, got you. You made that movie better than what it was. That's the goal sometimes. And also the goal is to make y'all rewatch the movies. Because sometimes you just want to go and rewatch the movies. Like I tell you, this Bram Stoker Dracula shit is so funny. I rewatched it and I'm like, yo, this movie is insane, yo. He really had your man's girl open. But back to the 80s joints. Did y'all get a chance to check them out? Does anybody remember Brave Star? I think somebody might have suggested Brave Star here, and I did 2 episodes. Has anyone ever tried to make a deal with a leprechaun instead of just running off with it? That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, look, let me hold the flute for a little bit. I'm gonna make X, Y, and I'm gonna break you off half of the bread. That's right. They should have just tried to make a deal. Like, look, I'm gonna hold the flute. I'm gonna go make like $10 million. I'm gonna give you half. Matter of fact, I might even give you more than half if you want. Let's make a deal. Leprechaun might be like, okay. He might hit you with a rhyme note. Willow is absolutely peak. Val Kilmer is Mad Mardigan, and the Brownies were a classic. Yo, I haven't seen Willow in so long. I remember it used to be on network television all the time. I didn't even know they had a leprechaun in space. Me neither. I want to see that now. Herbal Dragon, Red Planet. Yeah, need a story of that. Be a nice new twist and have it work out. Also, I didn't. I've been thinking about. I got an idea. I think I'm gonna come up with my own fake 80s cartoon and make it a real thing. And I want to animate it like He-Man and Brave Star and all of them joints. So just throwing that out there in the ethos. So I'm probably gonna be looking to work with some artists to do that shit. But I have an idea. It's gonna be fun. Would you do Power Rangers the movie from '95? Yes, I would. I've been wanting to do that. Maybe that'll be something for November. That movie pissed me off though. Although I loved it because they cut my favorite Rangers. Like the Black Ranger was my favorite Ranger. Zach was my favorite. They cut him. They cut Trini, and they cut Trini wasn't in it, right? I think him, Trini, and Jason was gone. I'm like, yo, how you cut my favorite Rangers before the movie? I still went to see the movie, but I was tight about that. Chris Hall, yo, I was just vibrating out to your Green Girl track earlier. I don't, you mean vibing out, not vibrating out. That sounds crazy, but thank you. Black Pilot, appreciate you for the $5. You the man for that. These trolls are deeper than DMV line. That's a fact. Exactly. The leprechaun actually helping someone out, but low key having him do his bidding. Yeah, that's wild smart, bro. Chasing attention must be tough. Trolls must have amazing cardio. That's a fact. They be on here. Some of that one dude got me though, cause he made it seem. Cause people come in here and they said me and my wife, and then he got me. That was a good one. That was a good. That was a good one. Oh man, it was terrible. It was a terrible joke, but it was a good trick. Mona Koreshi, hi, what's up? What's up? I hope you're not a troll. So imagine Nightmare on Elm Street would be funny. I've been thinking about doing that one because I think I want to do one last movie for Halloween. But I'm like, do I want to do that when I do, or do I want to do like Monster Squad or something like that? I don't know. Peter Dinklage is the GOAT. Peter Dinklage is the truth. Harold's unstoppable. What up? What up, Harold? What up, Harold? Yeah, Brave Star the Cowboy one, right? Yes, yes. If y'all haven't, make sure y'all go check out that compilation I did, my latest 80s compilation. To me, it's some of my best work. And also, yo, if y'all haven't watched the 80s Flash Gordon cartoon, y'all have to. My man's had the meanest side eye of all. Yo, like I've watched filmation cartoons. When He Man be looking at a villain, he don't look like that. He just look at him regular. Brave Star look at a villain, he look at him regular. Yo, every time Flash Gordon is looking at somebody he don't like, he be like this. Yo, his side eye is crazy. He be like, his side eye is insane. Watch that. I'm telling you. His side eye is unmatched. He side eye tay, my Damie. Side eye tay. You feel me? The 80s compilation was fire. I definitely remember all those cartoons. I just haven't seen them in a while. Rewatching those, if I'm gonna keep it 100, my favorite cartoons to rewatch to just work on new content is the filmation ones. He-Man is incredible just because of the different animations and the episode points. Brave Star's funny, and because they really got a Native American man in Space, Texas. That's what shit is about. This is a Native American sheriff in Space, Texas, and Flash Gordon is hilarious. I'll react to Leprechaun next. Oh, okay, I remember who you are now. I'll react to Leprechaun next. Yo, I appreciate you, brother. How Peter Dinklage played Trask in Days of Future Past movie when Trask was played by Bill Dukes in the original movie? Because Peter Dinklage is that good an actor, it don't matter how tall he is. He could play anybody. He might play a wrestler next. And we just gonna have to pretend like he's not a little person. Brave Star, damn, I feel old. I was a baby back then. I was a baby too when Brave Star came out, I think. Because I was born in 1984. Ooh, 80s style cartoon would be fun. That's a fact. Warwick Davis, aka Leprechaun, was also in Harry Potter. Oh, who do you play in Harry Potter, Alex Black? Master of Magnetism. I'm surprised there wasn't a name on Elm Street in space. I don't know how you gonna get Freddy in space. How you gonna get? I mean, Freddy can go anywhere. I want to do Freddy versus Jason, but I want to do it with a homie. So like we do half and half, and I and I do like Jason's perspective and he do Freddy's perspective, or the other way around. Ivan was the first drug dealer on guard. Oh, Ivan Ooze. Ivan Ooze had the parents tripped out. He had the didn't he have the parents drugged out or something like that? The parents was going to the town was overrun by teenagers. That sounds not fun. Although I did enjoy New Nightmare. Which one was New Nightmare? I'm trying to remember which one it was. Chris Hall. They need to make a Leprechaun, a new Leprechaun type. I think they did make a new Leprechaun recently. I know they did a new Child's Play and it wasn't that good. You should Leprechaun in the Hood next. Harold's Unstoppable. What do you mean? I did Leprechaun in the Hood. Oh, you mean Leprechaun in the Hood too? Maybe. Hold on. Yeah, they got fired. I know they did get fired, but they shouldn't have fired them because those are my G's. Great choice of movie. Appreciate you, JD81. And Trini died in a car. Yeah, Trini died in a car crash is crazy. I don't know if she died in a car crash before the movie though. I think that might have been after. Yeah, the Black and Red Ranger got fired because they asked for more money. That's crazy. How you gonna fire Zach? Zach to me is still one of the coolest Rangers with that terrible ass haircut. His haircut was trash, but he was like the coolest Ranger to me. Monster Squad for next year deserves a lot of TLC. I don't know. I think I could do Monster Squad pretty quickly. I'm down to help you design a character for whenever you start that cartoon. He definitely has to have on both booty shorts and drawers on the outside. He might not. I got a specific character idea I'm thinking about. I'm just trying to flesh it out. LOL, the Jackson American Dream would be a funnier movie to cover. Even what's that? The Jackson? Oh, you talk about the Jackson 5 movie, bruh. Black History Month. BDBGP Flash Savior Flash. Oh, Savior of the universe. Do. Side eye take. Yo, your man. I'm telling y'all, if y'all haven't seen that compilation, watch it. All of them are really, all the episodes are good, but them Flash Gordon joints, I can't wait to do more. Them shits is funny, yo. Them Flash Gordon shits is funny, yo. Yo, your man had beef with the Green Arrow gang. He had beef with the Robin Hood gang. Them niggas all had on green tights. They all looked the same. They ran down on they ran down on Flash Gordon. Yo, I just joined and heard He Man. Hell yeah. Doodle Bob. Yeah, that's a fact. He Man is one of my favorite ones to do because booty shorts. And that's not a perm, baby. That's out natural. Yeah, that's my starter for that. My starter for He Man is booty shorts. For Brave Stars, out natural. So I find something new. And then and Flash Gordon is king of the side eye. Nigga got the supreme side eye. I saw the '80s compilation. It makes me realize the '80s cartoons were really unhinged. They were crazy. Brave Star really had the horse. Brave Star's horse would turn into a dude and back out the blicky. He had the big ass gun. He was like bow bow bow. He's like, I got you, son. He was the banker in Potter. Oh, okay. Mike Malone, appreciate you for the $20. Always appreciate it. It helps a lot, bro. '80s cartoons really only make sense if you understand how much cocaine all of them were doing. It had to be cocaine, bro. It had to be cocaine, bro. Had to be. Oh snap! I was born in '84 as well. We the same age. When's your birthday, BDBGP? Herbal Dragon, Michael Noyce. Bro, do C Lab 2021. I don't know if I could. Hold on, I'll be afraid to do stuff like C Lab and all that. I'm gonna tell you why. Let me tell you about something that I might have told you about this. Let me tell you about something that happened on the Instagrams, right? When I do it here, I don't have no issue. Every time I do a G.I. Joe PSA voiceover on Instagram, I get in trouble. Like, don't get me wrong, I get a lot of views and a lot of likes, but then these people come from the other side of the internet, like, how dare you? Because Eric Fensler, they like, yo, you can't do that, you're stealing. I'm like, yo, I'm doing the same voiceover, but I'm doing a completely different thing. Like, it's not the same voiceover, it's the same cartoon voiceover that I'm voicing over, but It's a whole different thing. People get so mad. So I imagine if I did C Lab, people would get mad too. But who knows? C Lab 20. I might look into it and see if I can figure it out. Missing some episodes of that one. He played Professor Phileas Flitwick in Harry Potter. He was a troll. The fact that he's still around is crazy. I was, one of the first ones when I first came up with the idea to do long form. So imagine the first one I was gonna do was Harry Potter, and I ended up never doing it. I started writing it, never finished it. I still wrote a whole RoboCop one, never finished it. My my weird science one is still like I'm still trying to figure out what to do with that, but I do want to give that to y'all. You should do an '80s compilation of the special episodes of these cartoons that involve drug dealing and drug addicts. That's probably a great idea. I gotta look up what '80s cartoons had the '80s the drug dealer episodes. Lost Void. Do you like Veggie Tales? I don't know what Veggie Tales is. I think I heard about it, but I'm too old. I wasn't watching that. New Nightmares where the actors play themselves. Okay. Zach is the GOAT for inventing hip hop. Bro really had hip hop keto for niggas, bro. That's a fact. Master of Magnetism. New Nightmare was the Freddy Krueger movie where Nightmare on Elm Street was a movie and the actors playing them end up being attacked. Oh, I did see that one. I did see that one. That was the one where he went. There was a little kid that he was like stalking, right? And then it was in like a little. I don't know. It was like a little area that he was in. Like I forget what it was, but I do remember there was a little kid in there that he was bothering. The guy in Leprechaun also played in Ray. He was in Ray too. I didn't realize he was in that many movies. We need you, Ace Vane, in this real '85 altogether, bro. I'm with it. I want to do some more stuff with my homie Marcus F. and Prime though, because I really like his content. If you do Candyman, do the second movie. He was a super milkman in the second. In the second, his jungle fever was out of control. I think I want to do that. I got to do the first one. That was the other movie I was thinking about for for the actual day of Halloween. I was thinking about either doing Candyman or I can figure out a different one. But I was thinking about doing Candyman. But I could also save that for Black History Month. BDBGP August 11th. Okay, so you a Leo. Free Diddy. No, no, no. Not Brokeback Mountain Dew. That's a funny ass name. Um, Wes Craven New Nightmare was fire. What was that? There was a Wes Craven movie. Oh no, that was what you call it. That's crazy work. Adult Swim did the shit for years. That's a fact, man. They was getting mad at me. Yeah, I ain't doing that again. But Brokeback Mountain Dew is a funny ass name. I got to see the original Candyman on the big screen this week at AMC. Never has there been a thirstier ghost. Word? I gotta check that shit out now, bro. Now I want to do Candyman. now I feel like I got to do Candyman. Nigerian Medic. Hello, what up, Nigerian Medic? We in the building today, boy. I got 2 more minutes because I gotta head out to a movie with my lady. But so I got 2 more minutes before I gotta skedaddle. But once again, man, I appreciate y'all all for pulling up and kicking it with me. I might do an extra live sometime this week just because I didn't get to chill as long as I usually do. Well, I'm like 15 minutes early. But wait till y'all see the Visionaries ones. I started rewatching Visionaries, and that shit right there is fucking hilarious, bro. Yo, that shit right there is some bullshit. That shit is funny, yo. Moses is messy as hell, bro. The Merklin, bro, was wild messy in that cartoon, bro. He like, I'm gonna give all y'all magic and see what happens. That shit right there is funny. Herbal Dragon, he was on the Ryuk with Leah and Star Wars. David's been around for a while. He's still alive. He's still getting money. If you do Freddy versus Jason and need help with a second voiceover perspective, sign me up, fam. Appreciate you. I think I already know who I would. Who I would. Oh, now I gotta think about that. It was you all along, Helen. The fear. Thank you for replying to me, bro. Subscribe to your boy, guy. Low key plug. Yeah, I gotta check you out. Pause. The Red Planet Gaming. Massive Magnetism. The guy that played Leprechaun was also in Solo a Star Wars. Yo, he's still alive getting money like that? I didn't realize he's still out here getting money. My man is still out here getting money. I know he was having fun as hell, mad fun on that Leprechaun in the Hood set. It looked like he was having a ball. At the end with the rap, what y'all think about? Give me the flute, give me the flute. You know I had to do it. I'm a leprechaun. When I came up with that, I was like, this is a good one. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for Bram Stoker's Dracula. Because Bram Stoker's Dracula is actually the full movie for Mr. Still Your Girl. Cause that's all that shit was. This nigga was just pulling up. He's like, yo, I need your John, bro. That's my chick. No, you can't fight. That's all that was. With that being said, I'm about to skedaddle. Once again, I'm gonna give one last plug if y'all can, if y'all would like to. That's still y'all can hit that super like button. Donate. You can donate anywhere from $2 to 20 to 50, whatever you want to do. It's up to you. Also, I'm about to skedaddle off of here, so if you don't do it now, you can do it on one of any of the videos on the channel. It's always appreciated. Love y'all for fucking with the content. I'm gonna put out some a post soon, sometime this week about the merch that I got. So if y'all want to buy some merch instead, y'all could do that as well. All right. With that being said, I think y'all might have sold me on Candyman, but we'll see. The guy who played Leprechaun produced a reboot of the Disney movie Willow a few years ago. I heard about that. I heard it didn't do that great too. Candyman 3 was chasing his own great granddaughter. That's crazy. Have you seen Sectors? What's Sectors? Is that a cartoon? Master Magnetism? We need bow-legged chasing remakes. Bow-legged chasing. Herbal Drab. Y'all have a good night too. Master Magnetism. If anything, send me a message on a gram or somewhere. Or no, not on gram. You be doing Facebook on Facebook, and let me know what you talking about when you talking about was it Centaurs or something like that. All right, I'm out. Peace. With your whole ass.